Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. I have a foundation review for you guys today. I picked up the new one from Fenty Beauty. This is the Ease Drop Blur Stick Foundation. I went with shade 2. There are 25 different shades and it retails for $25. I picked mine up in store at my local Sephora. You can find this at Sephora on the Fenty website. I don't think it has gone to Ulta as of the time I am filming this video, but I'm super excited for this 2-day 10-hour wear test on my 41-year-old normal to oily skin. I've been a big fan of the OG Ease Drop. It's more of like a skin tint in that shade range. I think they have fewer shades in that one, and I'm shade 3 in that one. So I'm going to be doing a swatch test of a couple other Fenty foundations that I have in my stash, which can explain or help you guys make a good shade buying decision, and I'll explain why I chose shade 2 instead of shade 3, which is what I wear originally in Fenty Ease Drop. Now, the way I do my foundation reviews, if it's your first time watching, first of all, hello, how are you doing? My name is Steph. I totally enjoy foundation reviews. Like, this is my thing. I could do new foundation reviews all day long, but on day 1, I wear the product, the foundation, without any helping products. So no primer, no powder, no setting spray. And then on day 2, which is actually today, I wear it with, as usual, all of my regular helping products, primer, powder, setting spray, the works. I'm actually getting ready to film another video, an eyeshadow video. So definitely when you guys see day 2, I'll have, like, you know, 2 different makeup looks on or 2 different eyeshadow looks on. But I do my check-ins throughout the day so that way you can see how the makeup is wearing. I'm really excited for this. Again, retails for $35, 25 different shades. It is going to be a hydrating foundation that's also going to be blurring. It's going to provide more of a light to medium coverage. What I've noticed so far is it's more along the lines. It can be built up, but it's going to be on the lighter side of medium coverage. So if you have your favorite concealer, I would definitely recommend spot concealing with this one. But we'll get into all those details, my full thoughts review towards the end of the video. And I'll have everything that I'm wearing linked and listed in the description box. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping through them, thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. And again, if it is your first time here, let me just invite you to become part of our makeup family. Do me a favor, click on that subscribe button, hit the bell next to it. That way you can be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you are a foundation junkie the way I am, you just love a good foundation review and wear test, be sure to give this video a thumbs up before you go. Let's get started, guys. If you all want to see the new Fenty Ease Drop Blur Stick Foundation in action for the next 2 days, keep on watching. Alright, so let's jump into this Fenty Ease Drop Blur Stick Foundation. Oh, okay. What popped off? There was a little covering and it just popped off when I took off the top part. So this is what the packaging looks like. It is all recyclable packaging. Really cute. Now, again, I picked up shade 2, which normally I wear shade 3. So we're going to swatch out the Fenty foundations that I have. So here is the stick foundation. I'm going to do that right there. And I think I chose perfect. Yeah, I think shade 2 is definitely going to be a match for me. This is shade 3 in the original Ease Drop foundation, the liquid foundation. I'm just going to put a little bit here on the back of my hand. I almost went with shade 3, but shade 3, I'm going to put it right here. Shade 3 in the stick foundation looked like it might be a little too dark for me. Okay, so there's shade 2 in the stick, shade 3 in the liquid. Wow, those are almost, that's almost a perfect match, right? Now, I do have her Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation, which was the original foundation that she launched over 50 shades with. Amazing. I have the travel size. I used to have the hydrating foundation, but that one never worked for me. The shade I have in this one, in the Pro Filter Soft Matte, is shade 150. And I usually go more for neutral or warm undertones if that helps you make a good shade buying decision in the light to fair category. Okay, so shade 150 Pro Filter, shade 2 in the new stick, shade 3 in the original Ease Drop. You can kind of see like they're oxidized, like these two I feel have oxidized a little bit, especially this one, just from being on the skin. I think shade 2 is going to be a great match for me. So if you were wondering, you know, which shade to pick, I would actually go down a shade from your regular Ease Drop shade. That's what I did, and it looks like it's going to be a perfect match. Okay, so for day 1, I don't wear this with any helping products. No primer, no powder, no setting spray. I'm going to do this one side of the face with my actually no, not my BK Beauty, my It Cosmetics Love is a Foundation brush. Now again, this does say it's going to give you light to medium buildable coverage, and it's going to be a hydrating product. 25 different shades, and it does retail for $35. I remember when Ease Drop, the original, came out, I felt like that one was $29, $30 maybe. I don't know if the price of Ease Drop, the liquid, has gone up, but this one is $35. Okay, so it's basically just evening out the skin tone. When I do these 2-day foundation reviews, I don't go in with too high of expectations for day 1, just because I'm not going to be pairing it with primer, powder, or setting spray, and I don't do any touch-ups, and it is really hot as it is everywhere, and so, you know, my skin needs those helping products, especially like primer and powder. But this is what one application is looking like versus nothing. There is there's some coverage there. I think it looks pretty good. Now we're gonna go in and we're gonna do a damp beauty sponge. And then I'll build up coverage as I need it. I don't know if I have a concealer up here. I might have to go grab one. I have tried the Fenty concealer and the setting powder. Those two products are not a favorite of mine from the line. I do love the primer. I like the powder foundation. I haven't tried her setting spray yet. I just smelled for the first time the Fenty perfume. I got a sample of it in my order from Sephora the other day. It actually smells pretty good. It's a good perfume for both male, female. I think it can go either way. And I typically go more for like floral scents. That one has a little bit of a musk to it, but it's still, it packs a punch. Like, you only need a little bit, and it does last a while. Like, the fragrance does linger. Okay, so that was like quick and easy. My preferred method of application is always going to be a makeup brush, and then to go over everything with a damp makeup sponge, just to make sure like there are no brush strokes or anything. But before I add the concealer, I want to build up coverage like right here on the sides of my cheeks, because that's where I do have old acne scars and minor discoloration. I don't know that I'll be adding any other products like bronzer or blush. I'm like in the middle of redecorating right now, so it's like this foundation, I did same day delivery. It just arrived. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I actually don't know if I'll be able to do the full 10 hours today. I might, but I'm shooting more between 8 and 9 hours for this day 1. Tomorrow will definitely be 10, if not 12 hours, so I'm looking forward for tomorrow. I'm gonna go grab a concealer real quick, just because I want to set the under eye area, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I picked up the latest concealer from Tula. This is the Radiant Skin Brightening Serum Concealer. This is one of those concealers that looks great both set and unset, and I picked this one up straight from Ulta. And Ulta hasn't gotten the new Ease Drop Stick Foundation. Okay, so here we go. I think the skin looks very skin-like. It feels a little tacky, but it feels honestly super lightweight. I really think that shade 2 in this one is the perfect shade match for me. My lighting in here is just a tad bit off because I had to like rearrange some stuff, but it'll all be fixed by the end of the day today. But I'm liking this. It feels good. It was very, very easy to apply. Like, pretty much streak proof. I guess you could apply with your hands, like your fingertips. I prefer just to use a makeup brush, but you do you. I definitely think it's more on the lighter side of medium coverage. It's only going to be built up so much to where you're going to need to bring in your concealer, or maybe use the Fenty powder foundation if you want to get that full coverage finish. But I like it. It feels good. We'll see how it holds up for the next 8 or 9 hours, and I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, 5-hour check-in here with the new Fenty Stick Foundation. I am shiny. I am very shiny. It still feels lightweight. It does still feel a little bit tacky, but I kind of feel like it's just sitting on top of my skin. It hasn't really like blended into the complexion. This is typical first day wear when I don't wear it with any helping products. I didn't even set the under eye concealer, but you know, it's not like rubbing off or anything, but I do feel like little fuzz is like sticking to my face, you know, that feeling that you get when you don't set your foundation and stuff. But like, it doesn't feel icky or anything. Like, I'm not in a rush to go take this off. But yeah, this is pretty much what I was expecting, I think, for this particular foundation. I think tomorrow is going to look even better, but I'm going to be wearing it a few more hours. I'm still working, redecorating, and I will definitely give you guys a living room tour once everything is done. It'll probably be done by next week, but behind me you can see part of what I've done. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, 8-hour check-in here, and I'm going to leave the wear test here. I'm going to stop it here for day 1. Clearly, I am an oil slick. This situation is not going to get any better the longer I have it on, and I'm just ready to take off my makeup. I've been busy working all day. I'm tired, and I'm just ready to take a shower and relax before I head on off to bed. But this is how we're looking. So it did come off a little bit on my nose, a little bit around the chin. You know, it looks, I think, shinier on camera than what it does in person. I think that's because of the light, but it's still, you know, I need powder. I definitely need setting powder. But for me, being normal to oily skin, like no touch-ups, it doesn't look terrible. You know, I've had foundations that look worse. It's not like it's breaking apart or anything. You know, the coverage is still light, medium, but maybe the lighter side of medium coverage. And I definitely think shade 2 is my shade. But yeah, guys, this is where I'm going to leave the day 1 wear test. Not too bad, not the greatest. I know tomorrow is going to be so much better. I will check in with you guys in the morning and let you all know what helping products I went in with. Good morning, guys. So here is day 2 of me trying out the new one from Fenty. So let me just quickly tell you some of the helping products that I went in with this morning. So I love the Fenty Pro Filter Primer. This is the Instant Retouch Primer. This has been a repurchase for me time and time again. That's what I have going on underneath. I'm still using the Tula Skincare Radiant Skin Concealer. I love this one, and I did pair it with one of my favorite powders of the moment. This one is from Moira, and this is their Set and Correct Loose Setting Powder in the shade 05 Rose Pink. The lips, I'm getting ready to film with this really cute palette right here, the Floresta palette. You guys will see this video go up before you're watching this one from Fenty, but let me just give you a sneak peek as to what this one looks like. It is from Ladybug Glow Cosmetics. So this is the palette I will be working with right now. Also available is their new lip oil. The lip oil is this one right here, and this one is in the shade Black Currant. It looks beautiful. If you're looking for something that is along the lines of the shade of that sold out black cherry lipstick from e.l.f. Cosmetics, this might be a very nice alternative for you. For setting spray, I went in with the All Nighter from Urban Decay Ultra Matte Setting Spray, and for blush, I'm using this one from Milk Makeup. This one is in the shade Work. Juvia's Place Cream Bronzer in the shade Honey, and the Maybelline Chrome Metallic Highlighter. This one is in the shade 50 Molten Rose Gold. This is an OG fave over here. And this is the look, a little bit of Rare Beauty in the brows. Love it. Getting ready to film my next video, but wanted to do this check-in. Everything looks great. I am loving the way my complexion looks. We'll see if it holds up today. This is going to be a good 10-hour, maybe even 11-hour wear test on this day too, and I have very high expectations, so I will check in with you guys a little bit later after lunch. We'll see how the makeup, the complexion is looking. Hey guys, this is the 6-hour check-in. I missed the 5-hour check-in, but of me wear testing this new Fenty EAZE Drop Blur Stick Foundation. I think it looks good. I do look a little shiny, and I don't do any touch-ups whenever I do these wear tests and foundation reviews. But, you know, the complexion looks good. Nothing has rubbed off. Everything is just in place. I like the way my complexion looks. Yes, I would like to blot my T-zone just a little bit, but I'm not going to. I'm probably going to be doing at least an 11-hour wear test today, just because I am just getting like halfway through the work I have planned for today. So I still have a lot more stuff to do, and I'm trying to battle a migraine. Like, it feels like it wants to come on, but it hasn't. So I'm hoping and praying it doesn't. But everything is all good. All good with the complexion. I will check in with you guys a little bit later, and we will wrap up this 2-day 10-hour wear test of this new EAZE Drop Blur Stick Foundation from Fenty Beauty. Okay guys, we've come to the end of this 2-day 10-hour wear test with the new Fenty EAZE Drop Stick Foundation. Clearly, I am an oil slick yet again. The helping products did not really, I mean, they helped, but this is definitely going to be a foundation for those of you with normal to dry or full on dry. This is just too much hydration for me. Yeah, I'm too oily. It feels better today than it did yesterday. I think it looks better today than it did yesterday, obviously because I have like a full face of makeup on and everything. I don't really see like it's caking up anywhere, so it's good. But it's just, for me and my normal to oily skin, this is definitely going to be a foundation that when I wear it again, I'm going to have to touch up at least once or twice, depending on how long I'm going to wear it. But this is 11.5 hours in, almost 12 hours. I've been indoors, I've been outdoors, and this is what it's looking like. Yeah, I mean, I need some touch up. I need some powder and stuff. I do have some alternatives. So I am a bigger fan of the OG Fenty EAZE Drop. I don't get as shiny as I do with this new stick foundation. So I think for those of you with normal to oily or full on oily, I think you'll like that one over this one if you're gonna, you know, need to choose between the two. All of you with normal to dry, full on dry, I think you're gonna prefer the stick foundation. It's just, I love stick foundations because they're so quick and easy to use. But if you are looking for an alternative, if maybe you're not going to buy this one, maybe you're like me, you know that you're just going to be too oily, let me recommend this one from Merit Beauty. You can also find it at Sephora. This is a beautiful stick foundation. I used it as foundation and concealer. The shade I have in this one is shade Linen, but this is a winner. I don't really need to touch this one up, and it lasts all day. It's a beautiful foundation. My all-time holy grail foundation, which I think is going to be reformulated. I'm hoping that's the case because it's been on sale everywhere, but it's the one from Lancome, the Tint Idole Ultra Wear Stick Foundation. I have shade 140 in this one. It's not the best shade match, but it's okay. Like, I can, you know, I'm going to wear it, no problem. This foundation travels with me wherever I go. Usually if I'm going like on a weekend trip, it's usually the only foundation I'll bring with me. I've had it for a while. It might be expired, but I'm still using it because I know they reformulated the liquid version, and I'm thinking that's what they're doing with the stick foundation because it's been on sale everywhere and there's only very few shades left. I'm hoping they're not going to get rid of it entirely because I absolutely love it. It gives amazing coverage, way more coverage than this one does. And then if you are on a big time budget, which I don't blame you, this one from Shop Miss A, the AOA Studio Stick Foundation. I have a review over this one as well. I'm going to have my foundation playlist linked in a pinned comment, but these stick foundations from Shop Miss A, AOA Studio, they aren't bad, and they're only $2, or they're less than $2, and trust me, they do last all day. I was shocked with that wear test. So I got some different price points, different options in here. The Lancome is going to give you the most coverage, but again, it's few and far between because I think it is undergoing a reformulation. The Shop Miss A one gives about medium coverage. This one from Fenty is more light to medium, but on the lighter side of medium coverage. And the one from Merit, I think, is more similar in coverage to this one from Fenty, maybe just a little bit more coverage with this one. So let me know your thoughts, guys. What did you think of this 2-day 10-hour wear test? Are you going to be picking up this new one from Fenty? Maybe you bought it already, but leave me your thoughts. Sound off in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is y'all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water. I'm going to see you all very soon. Bye.